I was going to say, is that Jack? But I'm going to say that's probably Isaac Nowak. That would explain he was with all the homeless people. Or at least his body. So nothing should stop us now. The last thing, I'm just preparing you and rehearsing every step. It's December 4th, so way before any of this. What a disaster. I put Harry and William in positions of power and both failed me, each in his own way. Oh, is this the King of England writing this? Regrettably they were not good enough. And even if they had been, there were too many people in the world who are opposed to my goals. People who don't share my vision of how the world should be, who cling to the old ways. It's too much for just me and Luke. November the 4th, 1977. I know what I must do. We are missing some spots. They don't make us use more force than necessary. Oh, I fucking found him! Hey, Chris. Am I hallucinating? Is it some form of intoxication? Who's in the square? So we know what? Presumably he's been. That's a new person now. Is Isaac Nowak the villain of this? The dead guy from the beginning was the real villain all along? I mean, there's like multiple villains, you know what I mean though. I'm still missing a couple of points of interest. So let's go over them all again. Marie, you've updated the I.D.O.L proposal. It's much more interesting now that you've placed the skills and obedience training within the military context. The army is our dream client. The higher-ups will need to see a very convincing demonstration before they're willing to begin talks with us. I'm sure you'll have to role to play working under Eugene, NH. I know we've always had our differences, but you're right. Let's take action. Just yesterday, the imbecile made me rearrange lab furniture using Feng Shui principles. Okay, here we go. Let's finish this game, shall we? Posing as Hunter Wolf, Isaac Nowak secretly experimented with I.D.O.L. Find the best way of using it to optimize humanity. After After becoming disillusioned, Isaac now decided the only way was to turn everyone to himself, to a genius? To fulfill this plan, Isaac Nowak tried to use the Happy Custom project to turn spectators of okay, final hurdle. Educate humanity. Sorry, it's the access card. Is to it's definitely putting all of something into memories from Square Disk. Into happy spectators. That's what we wanted to turn them into. Happy spectators. Icarus. Icarus. An unbeatable genius. Soldier. Army. Workforce. Slave. Businesses. Himself, herself. Happy nations. Happy army. I want to know if that soldier's about. There's still Bagman. Cyril. Yeah. Wait, why is that on this one? Oh, because it's story 1 and story 2, yeah, of course. Hmm. Was all of this later? Actually, it's all earlier now that I think about it. This is the last chapter, really. And it starts here. The point of the Hunter Wolf story is to trick greedy people into eating the fruit? Hang on, is it that? Eating people who eat the fruit. Into a slave. Does he say Icarus? To fulfill his plan, Isaac now tried to use the Happy Customer project to turn millions of spectators into Wolf. I might have gotten the Isaac Noah incorrect, to be honest. It could be Echo Secunda. Ooh, I'll play that one day. My brother really liked it when it actually came out. But I think it's on VR as well. I'm just about to finish this game. I definitely haven't been saying that for about an hour and a half now. Learn about Hunt Wolf a bit more. That symbol, it's the symbol I want to find, because if I can figure out who has that symbol. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to be really annoying and just go to the start of the game. I've seen the symbol before, I swear. It's got to be him. Tiny crystal. Dirty William, okay. So we know who Dirty William is now, at least. Tessa had lots of resources, I guess, because, yeah, she used way too many. Fred Beasley. Harmony Foundation, yeah. Maybe I didn't see that symbol. I swear I goddamn saw that symbol though. Mittens. Apparently I never click on that. A triangle. Not a square though. I think I must have just imagined it, I'm sorry. Okay, it's obviously he's Isaac Noack. I mean, he's the only other scientist. And the fact that he's not on this list. It just means I need to figure out what I've done wrong. I'm so close. I'm literally only have to get this thing right and we're done. I'll be right back. I need to pee, but I've returned. For real this time. I will not resist the urge to hum along with the music. Out of tune. How the fuck did he get the I.D.O.L, whoever it is? That's what's throwing me. Does he just have a second I.D.O.L? Like, I hate to, like, go through all the things again. Did he just have a different version of the I.D.O.L? Another working for... The person clearly wants to... Okay. I'm gonna go through these chapter endings. So Isaac's already dead because that little piece, that thing is already out. So that tells me whoever that is walking about, they haven't looked like Isaac for the entire game. Although the order of the events are kind of annoying, but see, at this point there wasn't even an idol. Contains useless information. How the fuck does he have an idol? It's the same one, and it's the one that's not been painted yet. Though I am starting to think... Okay, I do have to think about one thing. I'm starting to think that it's Nathan Hoyle's involved, because he was replacing important people. So Nathan Hoyle could have been replaced, but... don't think so, because why would he be working against himself? To get the I.D.O.L, you can't copy memories, you can only give and take memories, right? So it always leaves them empty. So you can't put yourself in loads of people. You'd be dead. Somebody else would have to do that for you. Now, depending on the timeline, that still might be possible, because he could already be dead. He could already be on the square disc. And then if you send it to more than one person, then that's not an issue. I'm so bad at this game when it's an incorrect. Okay, so it's not going to be conquer into, destroy into, educate into, optimize into. It's got to be turn into. So I'm looking at some hints, and it says, yeah, if you recognise where he is, you probably figure out who Hans Wolf is. So yeah, I'm guessing it's Isaac Nowak. Jack Nowak has been rather consistent in expressing how he thinks the I.D.O.L should have been used. Thinking about his options for making this happen. Remember that he wanted to use all the lenses together. Though it's tempting conclusion, remember that Jack Nowak is not the most impressive person that Jarek knows. Himself is not used in the panel. Was the sacrifice made? There's already a yellow ribbon. What is the unfortunate result of the previous panel? Well, yeah, it's Isaac Nowak. Okay, posing as Hunter Wolf, Jack Nowak secretly experimented on the best way to educate humanity, which I already have correct. Becoming disillusioned, Jack Nowak decided the only way was to turn everyone, and then I can't see the next line. Obviously not a soldier. A genius makes more sense. Turn millions of spectators into... Jack. No, because then there would only be two wrong. problem is if I scroll down, it's probably the answer. One to a genius. I already did that bit. Alright, sorry, I literally completely misread the first line there. Fair enough. That's a shame. Hunter Wolf. Posing as Hunter Wolf, Jack Nowak secretly experimented with the idol to find a way of using it to educate humanity. Jack. Into a genius. Into Isaac Nowak. Fair enough, I had a blind spot there, didn't I? Well, I just didn't consider it would just straight up be Jack doing it. I guess there was a clue, by the way, because it was the 3 different things he was trying to do. So he got himself mind wiped accidentally. Which would have always happened. That was his plan. Jeez. Yeah, like how would I was? Oh, hang on. How would Isaac know about the Happy Customer Project? I was being dumb. Like, it had to be somebody who knew about everything. When Jack realized that OPEC did not want to use the idol to improve the world, he started a secret mission to do it himself under the pseudonym Hunter Wolf. After experimenting with memory and mind transferal, he came up with a plan to use OPEC's soda commercial project to turn millions of Peel spectators into his uncle Isaac. But thinking that everyone was about to receive spoiled O-range memories, Eugene climbed the broadcast tower and stopped the transmission at the last moment. Soon afterwards, Tessa and her accomplice hurled the idol from a 3rd-story window, smashing all the lenses inside. So, for some reason, for ages, I was convinced there was just 2 idols. And at the end there, as soon as I realised that it was, in fact, just the same idol that he was somehow moving about. See, that seemed really unrealistic to me, but I guess he does have the keys. And he has a follower. I should have realised at that point it had to be somebody with keys, and it could have only been Jack. Madam, do not think about starting a cult in Federal's facility. Congratulations, Eugene, on becoming the new head of speculative investment. This is all your fault, Tim. He's the guy on the bike. I knew the guy on the bike was someone. Uncle, if you're watching this, I hope you can forgive me. Please understand that I did it all for the betterment of humanity. So yeah, he was always going to sacrifice himself. So it turned out Harry had not attached to a single job interview. He wasn't the man I thought he was. No wonder he used Gapel's body for such immoral purposes. But even when I did find a truly noble man in William, as just one person, he was unable to make a difference in Darren's body. I realised that for any meaningful change to occur, humanity needed millions more excellent individuals, and I had to be one of them. After all, how could I impose on millions of others a sacrifice that I was not willing to make myself? All that was left was to find the most ethical, intelligent, and educated person I knew. And that's what I thought of you, Uncle. Aww. I like that. It's the sort of flip side of the coin. The first person, the first villain, was also trying to better society. He just was like really authoritarian about it and all like very like old-fashioned, and wanted to remove sin, but was really, you know, very selfish, trying to live forever. Whereas a truly noble person had basically as equal as a horrific idea, essentially mind wiping millions of people in an effort to better society, and of course killing his uncle, although I guess he would have spoke to him. He wouldn't, and of course he's the only person who was going to know about all of this. He gets to live. There's a hunter wolf. Anyway, I'm really quite annoyed with myself for not getting over that final hurdle. It's quite late though, but I really did enjoy the story quite a lot though. I do wish there were more murders. The murders are more fun, and there is just like, I wish there was a good way to nudge you in the right direction when you're just a bit off. Because it's really difficult to just change your thinking from the wrong thing. And you can just see, it just takes me like 30 minutes and then I go, oh yeah, it's that. And yeah, I should have realised it had to be somebody with the keys. But yeah. I was planning, I still could. There we go. So we know he's caught eventually, or they are caught eventually. Annoyingly, the dumb person sort of has the same... The idiot did the same thing in this game as he did in the last game. He accidentally prevented the person from winning just by being too stupid. Just he didn't use a cannon this time. And I hated him. In this game, in the other game, he was just the guy who wanted to be with the lady he was in love with. And it was sweet. In this one, he was like trying to go... I mean, he's still sending that the damn company falling upwards. It's frustrating. I like Jack. That's why I didn't want it to be him, I guess. I've been having a Rise of the Golden Idol adventure. It's not the end, of course, because there will be 2 DLCs. Wonder where it goes from here. For a second, I thought they weren't going to tie things up, and they did clearly just tie things up. Look, I am a policeman. Look at my hat. Okay, it's quite hard to get the angle. Well then, no more crimes for you. Bad. You shouldn't do crimes. I forbid crimes. Hang on. If I... There, I've solved crime. Oh, you don't need to use magical powers to stop crimes. You just gotta be real stern with it. Thank you very much for watching. No more crimes, you. I might be back, probably not. I don't know, because I've got to figure out what I'm doing for next stream. Farewell. I'll see you next time.